Lords. I shall be your dungeon master. Last we left our adventuring party many ages ago.
It feels like that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys had gone to Hollow Steep, and upon arriving, a very short rogue decided to touch some bones, causing you all to fight skeletons that reassembled themselves after defeating them, skipping over the non-stuff we like to talk about. You guys descended deeper into Hollow Steep, finding out that there was a set of trials, and as such, you had to pass said trials. There was, what, 5 in total?
4 in that particular part.
Yep, 4 trials. Trials of courage, truth, valor, and will. You all have completed all the trials, and as such, the only thing that is left is a doorway leading further into this dungeon. And that is where we left off. I think you guys did take a long rest while you were there, at the top.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
And as such, since you are in a dungeon, we'll pick up right there as long rest starts. So, who wants to do first watch, second watch, and third watch?
I always watch. As always, I have no problem taking all 3.
I'll take second watch or anything like that. I don't know why I seem surprised. I don't have to.
Are you asking me in character or out of character?
In character.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm
last song.
aware
Same.
more than when they sleep.
I just have to stay still.
But company is always welcome.
Well, since you guys worked that out, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, Petra's already rolling up her blanket.
Alright. What'd you claim?
Alright.
She said nothing. She's rolling up in her bedroll.
Yeah, I guess Warden and I are doing.
So I just have to be inactive motion.
I now, unless I'm misunderstanding how that works, because it says that when they meditate, that they're still like aware of everything and just kind of.
Yeah, to a degree. I mean, when you're meditating, you're also focusing on whatever it is that you're meditating about. So, like, if you're meditating about your skills or prior fights or the day or whatever the case may be.
Well, I was just going based on what it said here about for elves and sleeping, because they don't sleep.
Yeah, you have a
Yeah,
reduced
but you can't
amount
like
of-
get up and wander around and keep eye out that way. You're aware where you're sitting.
Yeah, because it says during which you retain consciousness. So.
Yeah, you're still awake and you're still able to respond to things. You're just not actively searching.
Okay.
Which is what a
Petra's
watch.
not ready for the wilderness. Somebody have a
I
blanket.
guess.
Yeah, so you're not actually actively like searching when you're meditating. You're kind of internally recovery. That's why you don't have to sleep, but you're aware of your surroundings and the area. I'd say probably within a 30-foot sphere around you, I think would be a pretty good, like whatever your night vision type of scope would be.
This is 120.
Yeah.
He sees way out there.
I don't think I have night vision. But mine says I have to spend at least 6 hours in an inactive, motionless state instead of sleeping. I appear inert, but I remain conscious.
Mine's only 4 hours, so if Warden wanted to do like the first 4, and then I take over the.
Yeah, I'll probably need a partner no matter what time it is, just because I'm inactive and motionless.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, sure.
I could probably set off an alarm or something. But
Okay. Can I get you to do first watch then and roll a d20 for perception?
Anybody have any wood for a fire?
I got a.
I don't look at you because I know what that means.
21.
I don't
21.
know what to do with.
Lord, I don't build a fire or something.
So in the center there, where it opened up, that leads to the stairwell leading down
There's plenty of
further
space
into
on there.
this dungeon.
Huh? We're indoors. Yeah.
You can see what looks to be like
We're indoors.
a dark miasma that sits there. It kind of covers about halfway
Not that
down.
we could knock down and set on fire.
Throughout
There's
your watch,
creatures that are
you
running
can actually
themselves.
see the miasma kind of rise
You
up
just get one of those.
outside of the dogs. Rise up
Too
out
late.
of the
She
hole
got
a
up.
little bit and kind of just bellow out a little bit, but then it kind of slowly falls back in.
I know.
Relatively formless, like a cloud of darkness.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess whoever I'm on watch with, I'll just kind of move my eyes and watch it because I can't move much else, and just I can probably still vocalize, right? I appear inert, but I'm conscious, so I don't know. I guess I'd leave that up to you, but how much I can communicate, but however much I could, I would attempt to communicate what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I'd say you'd probably be like, "What's that?" You know, like short, concise, like things, not like a full-on conversation type thing. Just something short, to the point.
Yeah, the way I imagine when he's resting, like his frame that is the robotic portion is still, but the greenery or the verdant that climbs across him is just kind of like constantly shifting and moving and maybe like pulling his head in different directions. It's not like, it's strangely like another 4,000.
Six.
Brazil. That's enough. Alright. That's all you see on your watch. Alright, who's gonna take over the second one? Alright, go ahead and roll me a perception.
$21.
21. Since you were heightened by Warden's kind of warning about the miasma
You had to
in
open up
the hole, you kind of see it as well. But during your watch, you can actually see what looks to be like, as it rises, there's little eyes, yellow eyes, kind of looking at you, like popping its head up and then going back down, and it flows back down. It kind of reminds you of like a wave in a way, the way it kind of just ebbs and flows out just enough, and then it gets sucked back in.
Does it look like the eyes are part of it, or like something separate inside of it?
Make an intuition.
Insight?
Or insight, yeah.
22.
22. Separate.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're being abandoned. All the watch authorities left on you.
I'll point the eyes out to Warden and ask him if he's seen anything like that.
There's multiple sets of just glowing eyes, like in the darkness.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen anything like that. I mean, most eyes I see at night look like that.
That's fair.
I can't see in the dark. Can you see in the dark?
I can.
I'm not very good on watch.
But they don't look like they're getting closer to us at all still yet at all. I'll keep an eye on them, but I'm not super worried about them.
Okay. And the last watch.
This, yeah.
Yep. Wherever you wake up, because there's other people who are curled up and just like, Do you want to?
Yeah.
I don't remember what all I did. Oh, 15.
15. You kind of don't really. You see the miasma kind of coming out, the darkness. You can see the little eyes, but they're not getting closer to the party or anything where you guys are set up camp. So you kind of walk around. You do see that the other trial rooms also have this miasma kind of pulsating out and in before you start to see the little eyes. As you do, you kind of get the hairs on your neck that kind of stand up just a little bit. But just as quickly as it came, it disappeared.
Excellent. When y'all wake up, you see y'all have a mask up after seeing the mask on. I ain't breathing this shit.
As morning comes, the torches that were lit have slowly started to extinguish themselves. The light from the hole that you guys climbed down into is now shining into the room, illuminating the center area. As it does, you can see the miasma sinking down deeper into the stairwell.
I will say at one point during the rest, Warden would cast his last first level slot to cast Good Berries. So you can start the day with 10 Good Berries.
Would I have done identify those
Yeah.
things beforehand?
Zoran, I know you can heal. I know you have berries. Pharaoh, can you heal? Here's one good berry. Don't eat it right now. Save it in case somebody goes down.
I definitely almost ate it. Right before you said something.
Oh. Just
Petra,
one.
can you
He
heal?
spits it back out.
What I have to?
Would you like one of these? Just in case.
No.
Okay.
Feel free to shove one in my mouth if I do. Yeah, I don't think anyone but Lester saw her cured. Though she did make a large pronouncement, so you don't know what the hell that pronouncement meant. But
Griselda, how about you? Can you heal?
Nope. Think so. No, I cannot.
Here, you take 2. You take good berries. Don't eat them right now. We'll fill you up, but if we go down, bring us right back up.
You want to tell them what you found?
So was it like the ritual casting?
Yeah.
one? I ritual cast identify on the red potion that we found,
cool.
and it was liquid courage potion.
So vodka.
Yeah.
Alcohol in general, yeah. Liquor.
Yeah, you can tell them what it does.
Oh,
Yeah, because you know the full description.
did you send me that?
Discord.
I know that.
Let me add it to my notes. Hold on. When did we find this? Last session?
Yeah.
Why is it always 17th date of Discord? Only 17th.
When we were in the trial of courage,
Yes.
we found it.
Yeah. I just wanted to update it here in my notes because I mark them separate from the other note items. So that way I know it's an item that we picked up.
Okay, so it's liquid courage. It's common. It says this magical cordial is deep red and smells strongly of fennel. You have advantage on the next saving throw against being frightened. The effect ends after you make such a saving throw or when 1 hour has passed.
Advantage against being frightened for an hour. Or
Once.
for 1 use.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And then the stone tablet that we found at the very beginning before we did all the trials was the Angras, Angras. A warning of war and danger. Where the hell did I write this part? It's a one-time use item, and it warns you of danger for 24 hours.
Oh, look up. Yay.
And then the potion was advantage on a save against being afraid.
It smells like fennel.
Alright.
So the hole in the center of the floor is sunk in and has stairs going down.
I'm ready to go if everybody else is.
Let's do it.
Alright, as you guys finish packing up your camp and putting your supplies away after seeing the items being identified, you guys descend into the dungeon a little deeper. It is a circular stairwell that goes around and around. After I'd say about 5 minutes of walking into it, you notice that you don't see any light anymore coming from the top, as there's kind of like a haze that kind of grades out the sunlight that was shining down from above. Who would be leading the party?
I can go first so I can see in the dark.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
As we're going down, are there any torches or sconces? Like
There
we're
is
up and up?
sconces. Yep.
Are they lit
No.
and everything?
15.
15. As you're walking around, you kind of feel almost like when you were walking above with the mist. There's like a cold, like presence that kind of brushes across your face and your exposed skin. It feels wet at sometimes, but then it feels a little coarser. As you kind of look around, you can see what looks like those eyes again, kind of ever so slightly flickering in front of you and around you, but it's infrequent. It's not like it's there and it stays there for a moment. It's literally just kind of like it just pops up in your periphery as you descend down. If you look a little closer, sometimes you can actually feel what kind of like, you know, when you pick up ash from a fire. That's what it feels like as you descend.
Is there any smell? Like, if he opens up his olfactory sensors, does Warden sense any, like, anything of bestial nature, or is it just... I mean, I don't assume so.
It's mostly, as you're going down, at first you don't really smell anything, but the further you descend, you can actually smell what smells like this mild rot that kind of comes up from the bottom. Every so often, kind of like just a little gust of it kind of gets in your nostrils and just lingers there for a second and then dissipates as you're, kind of get used to it. It's more like if you had rotting food, not so much bodies right now at this point.
So it's completely different than the mist, though?
In some regard, yeah. I mean, it's also similar in some regards.
Would it be something I would recognize from
No.
anything?
No.
The Braziers have things, did they have torches or oil or something in them to burn?
If you take one off and actually look at it, you can actually see that inside each of the sconces there's a torch, and the torch itself has what looks to be like some type of liquid sap or something in the center of it.
I'm occasionally lighting them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just far enough behind that I'm not blinding anybody. I can't see shit. So I'm like magically just lighting them, and
Brazil. Nobody.
I leave them lit.
Brazil.
Someone tells me to.
Yep.
Because I don't like.
As you do light them, though, you can actually see that dark miasma kind of wash over the flames. As it does, it kind of enhances the flame a little bit, but then it kind of dies back down and continues to move. Still ebbing and flowing like a wave.
Okay, well I'll just pay attention to it and try to figure out the laws of physics it uses.
Yeah.
Like what makes it flare up? Does it move in a certain way? Just gathering information as I meander through the miasma.
As you guys descend further, it probably takes another 30 minutes to reach the bottom. It kind of looks like the bottom of a well. There is water down by your feet, but it's like puddles. They're not like standing water. It's cobblestones, and it looks like there's only one passageway leading forward from where you guys end from the stairs. It's big enough for about 2 people to walk side by side as you go down it. Looks like a stone archway leading further in, and at the very end of the hallway you can see what looks to be like 2 wooden double doors that you would find in a normal castle or keep.
That was way too many fucking stairs.
It's 27.8 minutes. That was a crazy amount of saves.
I hope we don't have to climb all the way back up. There better be an elevator.
I'm gonna gesture and make the water puddles come up into shape a little water person. Let them walk along with me. Yep.
If you can't walk up 2,700 stairs, don't walk down 2,700 stairs.
Well, once you
I'm
get
worried
to a
about
certain
having to
point,
run.
you got to decide if you're going to keep going or go back, and then you get to another point where it's terrible either way.
As you guys continue to walk down this corridor, there's no sconces or ambient light until you get to the very end, and it looks like there's two braziers that are on the ground by the doors. As you guys approach, they both light up. Green flame with a tinge of purple in the center. As they light up, you can kind of hear cackling coming from it. And you can see that dark miasma kind of coming from the bottom of the door as it flows out and then flows back in.
Is it the same? Is it the same like cackling that we've been hearing throughout our?
Yes.
Well, I guess we get to meet who's been laughing at us this whole time.
We're supposed to knock. Is it locked? Let's see. Is it locked?
It's not.
Okay. Push it. Open it.
As you push the door open, it creaks in. You just get hit with a wave of this dark miasma, and it kind of just washes over you for a second. Nothing seems to happen as it gets receded back, rolling over you. As you hear, "You have walked my maze, spoken to my dead, danced with your reflection, but to claim what was buried, you must be silenced by me." As lights start appearing in the room.
Oh, yeah, what the hell?
Do you see?
And this is what you see when you come in. You see this gentleman in the back, standing on what looks to be like a coffin, being fed a red glowing liquid into the coffin as he's kind of sitting up in it, holding a book. And 6 skeletons that have started coming out of their coffins to greet you.
Back to bed, everyone. Back to
So
bed.
anyways, I started blasting.
Back to bed. I'm not saying that with a great deal of confidence, but
Is this like the trial of Valor? Are we supposed to talk to them? Or should I kill them again?
You're asking that question.
he
while
said
I'm
he
like,
had to silence us. I don't really
I don't
think
think
that's good.
he is one that is going to be friendly enough to try and talk to. Unfortunately. I do like that you were willing, though.
We'll see if they try to stop. And I might.
Is he moving with hostility? Does he seem to?
He's just sitting there with his book open, not really paying you guys any attention as the skeletons are kind of crawling out of their sarcophaguses to face you, drawing weapons. They are.
Yeah,
He's just kind of chilling in the back, kind of.
I think we'll have to deal with them.
oh, yeah, they're
What sort of weapons do they have?
Just sword and shield.
Sword and shield?
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, after hearing the two of you talk or whatever and like seeing what's going on, I'm just gonna immediately rush the closest one to me and try to stab him before he gets out of the coffin.
Sure, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna reach across the
Run
door
over.
and cast resistance for slashing.
Run over to which one you want. Alright, go ahead and make your attack.
13.
13 does not hit.
So they're somewhat heavily armored.
Yeah, I mean they're wearing what looks
Like
to be like
chainmail or
half
something like that.
plate.
Oh yeah, half plate. That's very not heavy.
I mean, but
Really.
it's kind of rotted. And,
Yeah, I know, but still, that's a fair amount of armor. I'm gonna kind of.
I don't get my attack with my dagger, right? Because it's kind of like a. This
Your
isn't
bonus
like
action.
in combat or anything.
Yeah.
just the one.
Okay.
Petra, you cast.
I cast resistance on Zorn, but then I'm stepping up and addressing him, looking at him and going, "We've already proved we can fight. Do we really have to go through this again?"
Yes, yes, yes.
So you're not open to negotiations of any kind?
Only if you survive. How's that?
Fair.
Till we meet again.
Sucks.
Oh wait, sorry, wrong. Too early. Go ahead, continue. Alright, Griselda, Warden.
Well, that's pretty much
Get rid of the bonus
whatever
skill.
before initiative
Extra
happens.
hit points, right?
Huh?
Get rid of those extra hit points.
Yeah, because you took a long rest. You can cast it again and get those back.
Oh, my false life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your false life lanes.
What was resistance again?
Okay.
I'm gonna.
So
Slashing.
you cast it.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get-
yeah,
yeah.
you get, I think it's a, is it a roll?
Yeah, minus one.
No, it's you get 5. It's not even 10 for false life, I don't think.
2d4 plus 4.
Where's it?
Oh, I'm taking 8. Sorry. Yeah, it's 2d4 plus 4.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Is that what you had before?
9.
11, way better. Alright. So you cast False Life?
Yeah.
Zor?
I'm gonna cast Bless on Griselda.
I can hit things somewhere.
Fine. Griselda, Fjord, and Warden.
Yeah, the people who are gonna go hit things.
So Warden, Griselda,
I mean, the same
who
thing
else?
as doing
Fjord.
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 It's much better for the people who need to hit things and
Alright.
Everybody else?
Can I just, yeah.
Yeah.
You go first.
No, I'm just gonna hunter's mark the one on the right.
This one right here?
yeah, I cast a spell and had a conversation and then backed out and waiting for initiative, which I assume is gonna come fairly soon.
Yes. Hunter's Mark. Alright.
And if Warden can move up to, I think it's here.
We do this circular dance. I run up, say something to him, then I run back around. Where do you go? What? Nobody helped you? Nobody ever
So
paid
Warden will walk up
attention? You're all
there
by yourself.
and use his action to cast Thorn Whip against top right guy, this guy right here. You see the ping?
No. Yeah, okay.
So Thorn Whip against that guy.
Yep.
An action. Cocked. 16 to hit.
16.
Oh, I'm blessed.
16 and
16 plus 3, 19 to hit.
19 does it.
I didn't get
Plus
any
it's a
horrible.
d4, right?
Yes.
You didn't get any out? Oh my god, you're a horrible man.
And I don't think the moon sight thing that I have adds 1 to cantrip. Probably just spells that I'm casting. Plus
Just
1.
hover over it and beyond it, it'll say.
For now, I'll
Like
just
my
say,
thing gives me a bonus to hit and my DCs,
yeah, same.
but yours does something different.
So 6 damage, and it's pulled up to 10 feet closer to me. And then
You said 6 damage?
yeah.
Okay.
Then with my bonus action, I will turn into a wolf. As he's surrounded by the bones, he's hungry and ready to chew.
Yeah, it's a bonus attack and your saving throw. So it's just like mine. The caster buff.
Did you already, you gave me the wolf one?
Yeah, we've used it
Or it's
once
in Discord.
before. It's in the Discord. I should probably make like another channel or something so they're all easy to find because there's gonna be a lot of them. As long as there's
Welcome to the Wooden Library. It's full of
Let me know if you don't find it. I'll re-upload it.
I think if you pull Discord up on your phone, yeah, you probably do it on computer too. Then you go to the channel. I think you can pick the person.
Media,
Oh yeah, or go into media and it'll show all the things that have been posted. That's like pictures and stuff.
You posted it in general, didn't you?
It might have been clips and highlights in there.
yeah, you put one there. And I almost started talking in that like it was general.
That's the deer.
Oh,
Yeah, the next one I think is something else.
yeah, it's in
It
general.
is in general.
Yeah.
May the 9th.
Yeah, so later, if one of you two wants to make a separate thread, I'll just start labeling things on there so you can search it up.
repost them all to there.
Yeah.
Working with scale folder.
Hit free permeate body real quick.
Feel
Not
bad.
that I made me better.
Reddit post says Ocean Gate CEO wanted to take Pearl Jam on Doom Titan Submersible. And the first comment on Reddit is, "Oh I'm still alive. Hey I'm still alive."
Is it possible for me just to change my picture on my own or something so make it easier? Next time?
I don't know.
I'll look into it.
You can make it two-sided or multi-sided, and then it'll give you the option to flip it. It's
Okay.
token.
I'll try
Or,
it next time.
so there's an easy way.
Good week.
Well,
10 tokens of
there you go.
flip them all.
All right, everyone, go ahead and roll initiative.
Yay, stink. Oh, I did stink.
Did you have to
Not bad.
Oh, the same thing.
What's
You
wrong?
tried to kill me. You just wanted to be close enough to watch.
She tries to kill everybody. Bless you. Whichever way you move when you're going down the stairs, she'll go the same way you're trying to go. Like,
That's
she
my
literally
dog's
nudged up right underneath the bend of my knees, and I landed on the stairs like I was perfectly just sitting down.
I just want to be close to you.
You're right. What do you need now?
These aren't yours, are they?
They're all his. He brought them from his house.
I mean, maybe he did.
Somebody casting spells.
Yeah, my bad.
Did you find a button?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
It's like
what?
It does like a whole thing.
What? How did you do that?
Don't tell him. Don't make him do that.
Zoran blesses me. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. It's interesting.
All right, Warden, what'd you get?
14.
Oh.
See, that should be
Go ahead
easy.
and roll a
That's what I-
d6. 3.
5.
Okay. Zoran.
15.
Viord.
What is that? 11. It's set.
Hey.
It worked.
Griselda?
12.
Petra?
18.
Ooh, nice.
Well,
Got nothing else to
And
work
Pharaoh.
with that dice.
18. 5.
the 3D die on my screen was
I got 2.
cocked. This might take me a second.
Okay, so it's gonna be Pharaoh, Petra, Zoran, bad guys. It'll be Warden, bad guys, Griselda, Viord,
What the
and that's
fuck?
everybody?
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Pharaoh, you're up.
Get him.
I'm gonna stab him again.
Okay.
Hopefully, actually hit him this time.
I think I figured it out. I'll tell you later.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 does hit.
Oh, that's not great. Plus 5, so 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 damage.
10 damage.
You're using a bonus action into offhand.
I am using I'm using Nick, so
Yep.
I don't have to use my bonus action for it. It's just part of my action. If I read this right.
Yep. And
We
then
were
you
talking
can
about
bonus action stab him again if you want.
Didn't know that.
Yes.
With my dagger, 26.
That does hit.
D4. 9 damage.
Okay.
And then the bonus action to stab him again.
Yes. Nick is very good.
Okay. I'm gonna stab him again.
I'll never get my bones stabbed. That sounds bad.
The knife gets stuck in the bone. Like Ace Ventura. 23
Yep, that hits.
and 6 damage.
6 damage. Got it. Alright. Anything else?
Nope, I'm just sitting there like stabbing and popping and weaving and trying to hold my own.
He just looks at you as you stab it, kind of like.
I'm specifically like trying to stab him in the shin bone.
Does he seem to be taking the damage from the?
You can do a
Stabbing.
free action medicine check.
Take a look. 15.
Alright, yeah, it looks like he's taking damage.
Oh, yeah, I mean, normal, as much as one would expect.
Yep. Alright. Well, Petra, it's your turn.
I am going to glow with this blood red energy for a moment and activate my innate sorcery. And then I'm going to throw a big ball of acid over the one that Pharaoh is fighting. For a mighty 17.
17 does hit.
Yay! D8s, do your thing. Two acid damage.
Okay.
And now I remain as far back and hidden as I am, or not hidden, but away from them as I am.
Alright. Zoran.
There I am. Okay.
Run in fear of my killers.
She's still eating. She's like,
Yeah,
no.
we're talking about you,
Oh shit.
asshole.
Right.
That's definitely you were all out.
Woo.
Lauren, get him. All
All of them? I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
And then pull out my crossbow and take a shot at the guy closest to me right there.
Okay.
3.
Is it a regular crossbow? Like heavy?
Hand crossbow.
Falls.
Oh, that's gonna suck. 9.
Nine does not.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Gets tangled up in my cape when I'm trying to pull it out. That'll be it for Zoran over here, does everybody ignore the fact that he
Warden?
shot himself in the foot?
As your crossbow is getting tangled up in your cape, Warden dashes through and like a bull through your cape and like rushes around to this other side with his 40 foot of speed and tries to bite the leg of this skeleton over here. Plus bless. Let's see what my plus to hit is. Not sure if a 15 is going to hit, so I'll use my.
With your bless.
That's with bless.
With bless, okay.
I'll use Built for Success that I can use twice a day to add another D4, so 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Nice.
Jaw extends like 2 extra inches. It's like you missed and then that little alien mouth comes out.
Yeah.
2,
Don't like that.
4 piercing damage,
Okay.
and he's prone.
He just becomes prone.
Yep.
Okay.
Just make my marked man from.
Yep.
You have to go up and do it with a stick.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
Is your mark visible?
Yes, I would. I believe it is.
Yeah, tell me what it looks like.
Imagine it.
It's like a paint marker. Except there's extra added, material because it is magical. But every time I do it, it doesn't require. It's only for
See, I pictured
itself.
different.
Well, with mine, I take my holly and I.
Yes, I know, but I expect it to hit and explode into like a divorce decree.
A what?
A divorce decree.
I don't think I had any
I
bonus
didn't learn my
actions.
magic from the divorce.
I learned only
I
my
learned
hatred.
it.
Was there anything else?
Trees.
No, I don't have a bonus actions as a wolf, but I have, pack tactics only matters for me, so I'm done.
Okay. All right. And it's going to be their turn.
Damn it, I might actually have to cast spell.
I'm assuming an 11 misses you.
It does miss me.
Okay. $23 to hit you.
That will hit.
The last one. 17 to hit you.
That is
That is my armor class.
Okay. It'll be 8 points of slashing damage. And 11 points of slashing damage.
Turn order doesn't really work out so well when they're right after me and they can stand right up.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he?
Well, yeah,
one would assume he did. There's no
Oh.
reason for him not to.
Did all this work? Get all my
Yeah, it's just one of those. It's,
dice out. when I play like
22 to
fighters,
hit you, Zorn.
Yeah.
I sit there with my dice in my hand, so it'll be my turn.
all of the things.
11 points of slashing damage for
Fuck.
the first one.
minus a.
Yeah.
D4.
Still.
I'm concentrating on that. That's my concentration spell for my low level.
And then it'll be a 21 to hit you for the second hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be 8 points of slashing damage for that one. And then Warden. $17 to hit.
Let me check what my AC is. I'm sure that probably does hit.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
probably 13, 14. No, wait a second, because they changed the way that works.
It's base 12, but I get the +2 like we talked about
Yep.
from the dex mod, so 14. So yeah, it is.
Okay. That's gonna be 4 points of slashing. That ends their turn. Griselda?
I'm going to use my wand of magic missiles.
Okay.
And do the 3 charges, but at each individual one around Pharaoh.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your
Even though
damage.
he punched me in the thigh, I'm still going to be his friend in battle.
That's fine because he definitely doesn't feel bad about it.
You want to aim one of those bolts
Can
at him?
yeah, can it miss and hit him?
No, it can't miss.
It can't.
No, it can't.
The one thing that can.
I'm so good I can't. Alright.
Don't worry, he'll be dead
The
soon.
magic missile equivalent in Avowed is so much fun to use, even though it's such a simple spell. It's just a lot of fun shooting it though.
I haven't played Avowed yet.
It's pretty
That's
good.
pretty good.
Yeah.
And I add 1 to each
Yeah. So
roll.
Yep.
Okay,
Have
so
they finally come out with a day where you do new game
First
points
one.
4.
I don't know, I haven't beaten it yet, so
I
I'm
guess
not
you
sure.
can apply it to whatever one. Or can I apply it to
you can tell me which one you hit with it. They're auto hits.
Okay, well, do I know which one's the most hurt?
Were you paying attention?
Yeah, totes.
Then yeah, you
The
know.
one
There you
he's
go.
been- The one he's been
That's what I
beating
was gonna
on.
say next. Is yeah, then you know.
The one that I've been paying attention to and I know is the most hurt is going to take 5 damage.
Gonna take 5. Okay.
The one he's been beating on.
Okay.
Somewhat.
Then the next most hurt one is going to get 4 damage.
Okay.
And then 2 damage.
Okay.
And that's going to be it for me.
You don't want to move.
I mean, I can move back, right?
Yeah. You got free movement to go wherever you'd like to go.
I'm going to move back here a bit.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Bjorn.
Shooting an arrow at that
Dude.
that dude.
Okay.
One that I marked. Sweet. 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Pack tactics. What does that? How does that work?
It'll say it's one of the
17.
first nine.
But I could
It's a
help.
mix of piercing and radiant.
Okay.
And he is slowed.
Ooh, slow.
Slow from the longbow. And then I'm going to.
I got a visual for it.
40, 25, 30, 35. Yep. Start jogging across the room.
Okay.
I don't need to be so close to all this. I'm an archery master. That's the turn.
All right. Pharaoh.
I'm gonna stab the guy that I stabbed last time
Okay.
with a, hopefully with a 14.
14 does not hit.
Alright. Well, then I'll just try to hit him with my dagger. With a much better roll.
Nice.
25.
Okay. That hits.
And then 6. 10 damage.
Okay.
That includes my sneak attack and then my bonus action.
Well, wait. Nick only applies though if you hit, correct?
No. Nick allows you, so 2 weapon is attack bonus action. Nick allows you to do that in 1 action as part of an attack action. But it doesn't stop you from doing it again as a bonus action. So he can attack 2 times around.
remembering those 5-minute abilities.
But he doesn't have sneak attack because he doesn't have an ally or advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, if I miss, I can do damage still.
That's the problem, is they left the thief over there by himself, and he is much more effective when he's with somebody.
All right.
Try to keep him from, I don't know.
12 for the last one.
12 does not hit. But tell me how you kill him.
After he knocks me over after getting hit by the group of skeletons that came over to me, I'm crawling over as I'm getting ready to stand up. And I'm like, look over there, and I stab him in his foot,
Okay.
and then I stand up victorious. Ha!
And the other two were.
Like,
Fair.
All right, Petra.
Victor says, keep counting. He runs over and stands behind him and goes, fucking die. This would be very embarrassing. And heals you for 13 points.
Oh, that's super helpful.
And then runs back.
All right. Next up is Zoran.
That was where's my spell?
I guess.
Use
So I'm
the
gonna
slot for that one.
look over and see Warden with the skeleton's leg in his mouth, and
Now you see him.
think that I might be able to help him a little bit and take a step over this way. And as I do, I'm gonna whip my cape around in front of that one, and then that's how I visualize he's getting the cape. Pack tactics is I blind him with the cape.
Hey!
And then I'll take a swing at the dude here on the corner, though.
Okay.
Wait, before I do that, sorry. I'm gonna heal first. I'm using my bonus action to heal myself.
Yeah, second win.
Lay on hands.
Lay on
Lay on
hands.
hands.
Oh, it's coming to you next.
I'll heal. Well, let me subtract, but right now, but I just heal for 6. Okay. And then I'll attack the dude right here.
Yep.
Nope. Nope. But I get to
You
do.
blessed yourself, but-
No, I didn't bless myself.
Alright.
I get to do.
Was it Grace?
Yeah.
I think it's whatever your weapon
Whatever
modifier
your-
your
numbers.
yeah, stat modifiers.
So 3 damage.
Was
Yeah.
I supposed to add anything?
No,
No,
not for
because
that.
you hit automatically. so
Okay.
Alright, so he's gonna take 3.
I
you
have
said?
a huge chance to hit. It would help my saving
Yeah.
throws, but-
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. Ward?
Warden will grow bored of the right leg and lunge after the left leg.
Okay.
With
Well, they're all
advantage.
delicious to you.
I do have a question. So I'm getting advantage from
Pack
Zoran
Tactics, yeah.
and Pack Tactics, but with Pack Tactics and my Find Familiar, does that work? Because not for this fight, because I didn't say that I have Find Familiar, but I guess going forward, I'll ritual cast Find Familiar at the end of a long rest, so I have Echo the bird. Does that give me Pack Tactics? Because it's an ally within 5
Yeah, because you can cast through him, right?
No, I don't think I can cast
Nope.
it. No.
Oh,
That's only
But it
certain
counts
familiar.
but it can,
ally.
yeah, but it can still, well, it can still interfere. It can use the help action.
Yeah, it can use the help
in
action.
combat.
Yeah.
So
It's
yeah,
just it also becomes
Okay,
a
good to know.
potential target. And hummingbirds that quick.
16 to hit. Oh wait,
Ah.
plus 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Uh, 5 piercing damage and is prone again.
Cool. Tell me how you kill him.
Nice.
As he grabs that other leg and just whips it around, the bones just kind of like fly up against the corners of the wall and kind of shower down around him, and his eyes turn to the next one. I guess I still have movement, so I'll circle around to this other side.
What?
And I don't have bonus actions, so or unless I could drop my form, but probably not ready for that. No, I'm good.
Alright. Next up. Skelly boys. I'm guessing a 12 misses you, Farah?
It does.
And that one misses as well. One's going to be against Warden, one's going to be against Zoran. The one that's in between you two is going to hit Warden. Nope, it's going to completely miss.
The best kind of misses. Complete.
21 to hit Zoran. It'll be 8 points of slashing damage.
Roll some difference.
You're not rolling D4.
Alright, Griselda.
I'm my starry wisp.
Oh, Kaz's health back.
Okay. That's a cast.
This is stressful.
Wait, one of them's wrong, right?
Kaz's rage back.
No.
They're all up and running
They're
around.
all up.
Mhm.
Okay. What would be smarter? The one in between them?
It would help Pharaoh because Pharaoh's by himself and there's 2 fightery types over there.
Here in
Fine.
spirit.
I'll help Pharaoh. I'll do the one right in front of Pharaoh.
You can be upset by that. You can be like, why are you out there by yourself?
Yeah, this dumbass.
Alright, go ahead and roll your attack.
13.
You're blessed.
14.
It only helps 1 to 4. Sometimes it's a 1.
Wait, what did you actually roll?
But that's
A 7 plus my 6.
Okay. Yep, that does not hit. As your starry wisp past Pharaoh and beyond.
there's a lot of wisp in here, so
Right.
yours just blended in.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? Bjorn?
I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to that skeleton right there by Pharaoh. And then shoot him.
Shoot with neck bone.
4, 6, 25 to hit. And I rolled all ones on my frickin' damage. So 9 whole damage. And one of those was rated.
It's more than I can possibly write with those.
That's your minimum. You're reaching my maximum.
Anything else?
No, that was my action in my. I'll back up a little actually. Towards the skeleton guy. But away from the skeletons that are
As
actually.
you get
going.
closer, you just hear like bone clanking and it just looks at you and his eyes kind of just glow for a second.
Give him a little wave.
He goes back to reading his book.
Custer.
Pharaoh?
Decimate.
Ooh,
That's Hunter's mark
kill
on the
him.
ground, right?
Ooh, kill him.
Definitely just gonna stab the one that just got freaking shot at. And I'm gonna miss because that's 10.
Yep, that misses.
And then I'm gonna try to stab him with my dagger, which apparently is getting much better rolls with a 22.
That'll hit.
And then 9 damage for that one.
Okay.
Now, what's the first thing you stabbed with?
The rapier.
The rapier.
And then I'm gonna miss with that one. That's also a tip.
Anything else?
No. That'll be it for me.
All right. Petra?
She sighs. Runs up. Tags Zoran on as she zigzags through. Yeah, that's a shit roll. 4 plus 5 is 9. I heal you for 9, doesn't it? Oops. Don't want to do that. Just want to move there.
Anything else?
That's my action and my movement.
I'm sorry, how much did you say?
9.
You were fucking around.
Playing with his new toy.
Like, my brain was screaming at me, like, pay attention! Pay attention! But, like, I wanted to play with the beam, so.
You're welcome.
Let me check one thing. So, go ahead.
Just figure it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't affect other people, just affects how much healing I did, potentially.
Oh, it works with the TV off. Doesn't help any.
Nope, it only works when I roll for damage. Okay, so
All right.
I can't re-roll that.
At the end of your turn, Petra, the bones in the back. Are you guys not done yet? Oh my god.
Hey! We didn't set the rules. You did.
You're the one in the bath.
We could have had this done by now, but no.
Zora, you're up.
Dude,
I'm just gonna attack that guy right there in between me and Warden still.
Gotcha.
Fucking. I'm gonna go home tonight. See you guys. I missed. That's it. I'll hang out here with Warden.
Did you roll a 1?
No, I rolled a 3.
Now, if my hummingbird is around, would he get advantage?
I kind of wish you would roll a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll leave this up to you, but in my head, I just imagine, because it's a ritual cast, that Warden would always have Echo nearby. So I guess whether or not that affects this, I'll leave that up to you. But in my head, the hummingbird is hovering nearby.
We'll say from future on.
Sounds good.
Alright, Warden, you're up. Wait, did you do that? Because he gets pack tactics though, doesn't he?
No, just
Oh,
him.
just you.
Yeah.
as long as he has allies around, he can
Yeah.
do that. Got it.
Hey, go.
18 to hit.
18 does hit.
It's working good. No, it's not. 3 damage.
3
Prone.
damage.
Oh wait, I did do 3 damage to that guy.
Oh, because of Grace.
I'm not used to those.
You were meant to miss.
Yeah. Death by inches.
You're as effective as the person who actually is.
Anything else? And he's
Yeah,
prone, right?
Got it.
Yeah, he's prone. I'll just kind of shuffle a little bit to my right and then pass the turn.
Okay.
She's at 1.
Alright, it is the Skelly's turn.
Sure.
First one against Pharaoh.
Okay.
Misses.
Good.
Second one against
Want to spend
Pharaoh.
a round of seconds.
Okay.
14.
I think so. I'll resend it.
14 this and he's got 17.
Okay. I'll resend it.
Swing it.
I heard
First one against the Warden.
Don't play it safe. Spiral
Thank you.
arc.
Misses. No, thanks, bro. Natural 20 against Zorn.
Oh, you suck. Hurt me.
You have, I believe, silvery bark.
No one took Silvery Barks this campaign because we don't want to know this. You did?
I thought you did. Didn't you?
I think that's Sunday.
Oh, that's Sunday.
Yeah. Didn't want to be a pain in the ass. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
You
all
could've
about-
just
I'm
not
about
rolled it.
burning stuff up if people would quit dying.
You could have just not rolled it.
It'd be 15 points of slashing damage. Minus the
Oh yeah.
resistance.
Oh come on. Just gotta get a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I can see it from here. Ow.
I am down.
No.
You know what? I'm just gonna play Barbarian forever from now on.
Alright.
Took has 100 sessions.
Griselda, you see Zoran kind of buckle at the knees and goes to one knee and kind of is leaning on his sword unconscious. What would you like to do?
Shrug and go on.
That's what I did when other people got messed up. Can I do a pre-medicine check to see who's hurting the most?
Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe, maybe not.
It's probably the guy that's unconscious leaning on his sword.
Besides in our party, the bad guy.
A 6?
Yes, a 6. That's what I said, or not.
Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, they
Okay.
are kind of corpses.
Covered in armor and they're
Yeah.
all skeletons. Oh.
Yeah.
They all started looking bad.
Yeah.
It started this looking kind of bad.
Okay. my wand again.
Or you could use your spell.
I don't want to use my spells. I only got so
Use
many
your
slots.
spells. Yes, I know. Watch me run through mine and keep people alive. Going, where's Lord? Where's Lord? I don't believe in God or nothing. Why is this stuff happening?
And your spells work better if you don't use them.
That's why I don't use mine.
Okay, Witch Bolt.
Yeah. Which one?
The one that's not hunters marked by Pharaoh.
So the other one.
Okay. And I believe that's a spell
Roll
with
to hit.
attack.
Yeah, it's a D20
Yeah.
to hit. What's your D4?
Plus one.
17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Just kidding.
I was like, why'd you grab a D20?
Because that other one was
Because she's doing a lot of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Lightning damage?
19 lightning damage. God damn.
Well, hey, that's what happens when you use spells.
Weird.
Alright.
know, I keep
And then
looking
now
at my
every
3d8
bonus
one
action
going-
you can re-roll that
That's-
damage, I believe. Isn't that
I
right?
have to cure people.
Is every bonus action you can re-roll the damage?
No.
Each of your subsequent turns, you can take a bonus action to deal 1d12 lightning damage
To
to
that
the
person,
target
yeah.
automatically.
So next round she can bonus action.
Yep.
If 19 didn't kill him.
Did not.
Next round, you fry him, you don't have to, all you do is roll damage.
That's Witch Bolt.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That saved me in Baldur's Gate 3 at the end battle.
Oh, nice.
Move up a
Everything was
little bit.
vulnerable.
It's,
Okay.
yeah.
That's it.
Alright. I think you just have to be within 30 feet of them, right?
No. It's,
Oh, they got rid of
they made the range like much longer.
Oh, did they?
It's like 60 or 90 or some crap like that.
Alright, cool. Bjorn.
Alright, I'm gonna be shooting that guy again. And I'm gonna throw some fire on that arrow shot.
Gotcha.
Because I freaking tried to roll ones again. No, that's the damage. 23 to
Hit.
20. Yeah, 24 to hit.
24
Sorry.
does hit.
The bless throws me off somehow.
So
Um,
damage.
Let's see. What do we got here? Because these are numbers.
Have
Sorry.
some of these.
8, 17 plus 7 is 24. Yeah, 24. There's some fire, radiant, and piercing in there.
Tell me how you kill it.
He frickin' dang near explodes. I put that extra fire in the shot before I let it go, and he's already marked, and it hits right where that mark is, right in his head, and his head just
Bones are dry.
He used the M80 arrows.
He's got tracer rounds.
hell yeah. And then I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to the guy next to him. That's my bonus action.
Alright.
Archers are sick. That's crazy damage.
Yeah, I have the hunter's mark, and then I added my fire giant's D10. And I'm savage attacker, so I'm always taking the better of the two. And I still got frickin' ones last time.
Alright. Pharaoh.
Does suck.
Yeah, he doesn't have any reason to not attack the guy right in front of him with his rapier. Again, he's gonna like try to focus up and actually try to hit him
Really?
this time.
Okay.
Peanut butter.
And he's gonna miss.
Well, no,
15? Yeah, 15.
Try to wrinkle mine.
And he's just gonna stab him with his dagger again.
They know you
Probably gonna hit him.
Well, I'm
No
the nice one in
whatsoever.
the house that shares with them.
23
23 does hit.
for 7 damage.
Okay.
Now you hit with your rapier, remember you have advantage with your next attack.
No, he missed with the rapier.
No, I messed with the rapier.
What the hell, man?
The rapier does not like.
My hand crossbow does that too.
Uh,
It has a
12.
ability called Vex. If I hit, I might get advantage on my next attack.
Petra.
Oh,
they're a good opening shot.
Thorn hasn't died yet, so I am gonna attempt to
But I keep
sorcerer's
with
blast
my
the one in front of Warden.
Short sword, Kopesh.
19.
19 does hit.
Dagger.
Copages are so cool.
2 points. of
Apocalypse
damage.
uses one.
That's
and
the one
that
in front of
Ten of
Zorn,
Swords
or
event.
The one in front of the Warden.
Okay.
And UD8 sucks.
Most of them get their first back there.
All right.
My only experience is from Apocalypse and X-Men
Yep.
using one.
Okay.
So
I'm
Zorn,
keeping an eye
I
on
need you to
Zorn to
make
see if
a
Zorn's
death
dying.
save, please. And you're.
you
gonna-
said it's a secret, right?
Yep. Well, not to me, but to everybody else.
Okay.
I need to know.
I don't add anything or anything, right? It's just
No,
like a
just-
high or low on a
yeah.
d20.
No, you add your D. Oh no, you're not blessed. Nobody's blessed anymore because you're unconscious.
D-
If you were
D20,
blessed by
right?
someone else.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to roll my
Nice.
blessed die.
Nice, he's dying. See, I knew it.
I guess.
All right. Warden.
I got a backup character. He's not a cowboy. Don't worry.
You're unconscious.
Yeah.
You buy a new gunslinger that you can
Yeah, he is a gunslinger actually.
D beyond.
Wolf Warden will spy the unconscious Zoran through the bones of these other two and circle around to his side, which probably provokes attack of opportunity.
That's gonna
Yeah,
proc at
from
least.
one of
them.
That's gonna proc at least on one of them.
You ran between his legs.
Yeah.
Sounds like kind of.
If I was small, still I probably could. Or maybe that's only allies. So opportunity attack.
Yeah, it's a 12. This
So
is
nearly dodge out of the way of that as he awkwardly transforms back into Warden. His front legs are still kind of moving as he kind of rears up, and these sparks start to activate across his frame, and he casts Thunder Wave in a 15-foot cube away from us.
Okay.
So I think that's a save they have to make.
Yeah. Connor got
Con 16 save.
Yeah, Petra
First
makes the
one
face.
misses.
Ugh. You shit.
Second one misses.
Let's-
They both fail.
Oh, they both fail.
Yep.
Okay. That's pretty good. 14 thunder damage. I'm gonna push away some amount.
10 or 15 feet. I can't remember.
10,
which.
15, or 10. 10 feet away.
Okay.
And then I'll bonus action look down at Zorn and say whatever this number is. With healing word. 3d4 plus 5.
Yep. 2d4 plus 5.
Well, the third one's from the moonsicle. 5, 10, 12. That's what Warden says when he looks down at you. He just says 12. That's it.
All right. Skeleton's turns. $18 to hit Pharaoh.
Got it.
$11 points of slashing damage. One attack. 24 to hit for the first one. $10 points of slashing. And since Zorn starting to get back up, it misses. Alright, that is their turn.
Meet my new character, a barbarian named Zach.
Alright, Griselda. So you can use that bonus action to
He's got a goatee.
do that spell, and then you can
It's like
cast
glued
another
on.
one, or you can
It's definitely cat.
however you want to do it.
Second that.
So I can do my bonus action first.
Yeah.
Probably.
Sack.
That's it.
Just to see how it may finish the job.
Call him
Alright, so
sack
You just do a D12
instead
then?
of cat.
You don't have to
Yep.
roll.
You don't have to roll. You just do it.
That's what's nice about that spell.
it's not nice. It's not ideal.
One lightning. She static shocked it.
Okay, so I'm going to try to do the Starry Wisp again at that one.
Sure.
Natural 20 plus number.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
oh, boy.
And what is it? 1d8. Four. 4 radiant damage.
So 8.
Yeah.
Because it was a nat 20.
Nat 20, you double the
Oh.
damage. Or you
Yeah.
can roll the dice again if you want.
Nope.
Alright. Tell me how you kill it.
Nice.
So my the Starry Wisp light that looks like the firefly like goes in this chest cavity and just you see the light come out and it explodes the skeleton.
Nice. I like it.
Pharaoh yells, "Boo!"
As he gets bone fragments on his face. Bjord.
Well, I seem to have placed myself in a position where I can't see nobody.
You can always move again.
Reckon I could. Oh, I'm sorry, that's your accent. Accent stealer over here. I already had to try and make sure I wasn't doing Beetlejuice when I was,
You should have just come over here.
bruh. Bruh. So I'll move Hunter's Mark onto this skeleton. Looking back and Whisper Boy over there like, wait your turn.
Whisper boy.
Maybe 100 point.
Yeah, I move Hunter's Mark to that guy, and I'm gonna shoot him at 17 to hit
17 does hit.
for 16 radiant piercing.
Nice. Tell me how you kill it.
Good old. Are spinal cords still important? Oh, guess it was.
Nice. Anything else?
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I'm going back up here. Make use of my long legs while walking around a bit. Yeah, 1 second, buddy. 1 second.
What's he reading back there?
Probably the script.
Pharaoh?
Pharaoh's gonna have this like almost like visible anger as he's gonna use his bonus action to dash to pull up next to this guy
Okay.
and stab him with his sword.
He is flanked there. So you have advantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man.
that's actually really helpful.
Fuck 'em up.
You get sneak attack finally.
Yeah, I know, right? 17.
17 does hit.
Nice.
Finally get to hit and roll. Cool.
But you got to roll it.
6,
You got to hit.
with 8 damage,
8 damage.
and then stab him with 1 knife.
Okay.
Very good. No, that's 11.
That's what you rolled to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. That does not hit.
And that's it.
That's it.
Oh, that's right. I'm so used to not rolling with advantage. Dirty 20.
That does hit.
Nice.
2 plus 5, 7 damage. after like watching one like blow up in front of me, boo, and then running over, very angry after seeing one of the party members get hurt from this creature, just flies into like a blind rage and just stabs it a whole bunch of times. Then after it falls over, he's like trying to like puts his foot on his corpse and is like trying to pull his knife out.
I picture that you somebody saying, frickin'.
He's missing the.
As the last
Still
skeleton,
catchy.
as the last skeleton falls, the skeleton in the back slowly starts to float up. As he does, he closes his book, puts it underneath his arm, and starts to clap. But it sounds like bones slapping hard bone as he does
Playing the
this.
castanetta.
It's like a xylophone. As he
Is
does.
he bone ass naked in that coffin?
No, he's wearing robes.
He's got some self-respect.
I was getting ready to ask you his name.
As he does look at you all with his eyes kind of glowing. Well, this was quite unexpected. Well, now, are you ready for the real challenge? As he kind of spreads his hands as he does, flames kind of erupt out in a greenish tinge as they bellow over. Or, I could leave and come back and destroy you later. No, scratch that. We're gonna fight now. As he flies in. Right here.
Can you get back in the bath for a few minutes? I'm not quite ready yet. And honestly, you don't look ready either.
We'll go there. Petra, you're up.
I can't help but look over at Zorn, shrug, cock off a chromatic orb of acid at him.
Nice.
Roll the same number, but still 19.
19 hits.
God, I hope so. Oh, where is my? I got 1,000 D8s. I can't find a one. I'm gonna expend the use of my meta magic and power to reroll. 7 is much better than a 2, so 20 points of acidic damage to him.
Ooh, very nice.
And yeah, there's people between me and him, so I'm good.
Alright.
I
Zorn?
might move over one. I still want to be in armor's reach of Zorn.
Yes. Okay. And about how high up off the ground is he? Because that doesn't look like it's flush with the ground there.
He's kind of hovering about 10 feet in the air.
Okay. I'll just line myself up here right in the middle. A little further down here with Griselda. Miss Griselda. And I'm going to shoot my crossbow at him.
Okay.
God damn it. 8.
8 does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't
Sorry.
think so.
Was it
It's
a 1?
okay. No, it was a 5.
Damn it. Roll lower if you're gonna miss.
And I'll heal myself a bit more.
Okay.
That's it for Zorn.
Warden?
And you have
Shuffle
one
on
level of
through.
caution.
Gordon shuffles on through with his little feet. And then action to cast Starry Wisp against this dude.
Yep.
No more bless, right?
No.
Not worth it to use that. That's 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
Okay. Check my bonus actions. I'll cast as a bonus action Shillelagh and get my melee weapon ready.
Okay.
That's it.
Griselda.
Okay. Now I'm going to use my wand again. I just wonder if I can hit this dude. So all 3 charges at him.
Go for it. Shoot his ass up.
9 damage.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright. Fjord?
Yep, I don't want to stand over there no more. So I'm gonna skedaddle on this direction. And, oh. What skill are we using here? Let's start hawking up a,
Tonsil stone?
yeah, pretty much. Hawking up the world's biggest loogie. Oh, this is an attack roll. Oh, good. That means I can use Hunter's Mark on this. Hawking up a big old hunk of phlegm, and I'm gonna spit it at him. Corrupting Ichor is the spell.
You gonna move your Hunter's Mark first as a bonus action?
How did I not? Oh, yeah, my head. I had talked
I know.
about
That's
how
why I wanted to
while
double check.
he's talking, he just sees the yes, moving the Hunter's Mark over there.
Gotcha.
And going over here, Flem's got 60 feet. Should be plenty close enough.
Disgusted and impressed at the same time. 60 feet, jeez.
Yeah. That is 16 to hit, though.
16 does not hit.
Yeah. That was a whole spell slot gone.
Right.
Awesome. I'm done.
Arrow.
You're both disgusted.
Thank you.
Pharaoh's gonna move over here and kind of brace himself against one of the coffins that the skeletons crawled out of, and use his pistol, take a shot at the skeleton since he's 10 feet in the air. I'm like, can't reach that.
Do you have a gun?
I do have a gun.
We don't know where he got it from. But.
It was.
This is Dad's gun. He brought it from home.
Yeah.
That's the first thing he ever stole.
Like a country song.
The first thing he ever stole was his dad's gun.
I'm gonna use bountiful luck to re-roll that one,
I'm gonna say
and I'm gonna roll an 18 plus 7.
Oh, yeah. Already
26.
26 hits.
Halflings.
Didn't think I had to use my. It's 6 damage,
6 damage.
and then.
Alright, so as you go to pull the trigger, time stops for a second, and you shift and see the gun explode in your hand when you pull the trigger. Using Bountiful Luck, you see another image where it changes and the gun fires. You choose the one that fires, which allows you to hit him.
I forgot to keep describing it like that.
It's really odd how you love all your fingers. And you want to-
Like, that doesn't seem like the move. I'm gonna do this one.
That's what I picked my nose with as it goes flying off in the other. Like, I need that one.
Anything else?
Just gonna use my bonus action to take the hide action from behind the casket.
Sure, you can try.
I wish I could do that.
Yes, I missed that too. But I'm a blow up
18?
catcher.
You feel like you're sufficiently hidden. He didn't see that flash of musket fire going off.
I'm actually
That's a classic musket. It makes this big cloud of smoke, so that's me.
Hide behind
Oh,
the
I didn't even do my effect.
Nice.
Not that ready.
That's it for me.
Flames in your toys.
Shouldn't have looked at us here. And they're coming. They can be typed out, which means I can make buttons.
Ooh. The two little ones are like, oh.
Brother, no, brother. Go there.
Can I get everybody within a 15-foot sphere around him to make a Constitution saving throw as Thunder Wave goes off as he stops and stomps his feet onto the ground before rising back up and floating.
Oh, so you did a superhero landing?
Yeah.
Constitution, you said?
I disappear.
Thank you.
Warden.
9.
That's a fail. Griselda.
8.
That's a fail. And Zorn.
19.
That's actually a pass.
Zorn's showing off.
So you'll take half damage. Nice.
I'll be glad I'm over here. That's what I'm going to do. How about you, Horde? Are you glad you're over there?
Yep. That's why I'm over here.
Farrah? Farrah?
That
Can't
fucker
even see
ran
her.
off again.
If we rolled above an 11, I can't see you. Farrah? Farrah?
With the 11 points of thunder damage, and Griselda and Warden, you guys get pushed back 10 feet.
Isn't it just roll 15 when you didn't know?
Yeah. I still like to use passives. That's one of those things I'm like,
And Zorn, you
I
pass, so you
understand
take
why
half
I
that
haven't rolled,
damage,
but I
and
don't
you're still
necessarily like
standing.
them a lot.
I'll use my reaction, cast Absorb Elements, and absorb some of that thunder into my frame.
Sure.
At least half of it.
So I take 5.
You got your stick right.
And that was his action. His bonus action is he will just reach out and touch Soren.
Bad touch.
16, 18 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Even better. 20.
20. Alright, you do take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, but you are not paralyzed.
Oh, thank God. I feel like I'd.
Petra?
Petra's gonna hawk another chromatic orb at him. Something to violate him.
Petra's
20.
He will cast shield. So no, it does not hit.
Okay.
What'd you roll
Cast
again?
shield when he was magic missile.
He tricked you, huh?
You rolled
Zorn?
pretty high, right? 23. Is that what I heard?
Just for my, just so for, I mean, so I know, is the shield that he casted like a visible thing, or does it only show like it's only like a one-time like reaction, right? It doesn't
No,
stay
it
up.
lasts
that-
until the
Lasts
beginning of his
until-
next
Okay,
turn.
okay,
so-
okay.
And
So
my
can I
acid
can okay then that's okay.
splashed
You can
against
see
something.
it.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. So,
Yeah.
My acid
Um,
splashed against something.
I mean, I'll try to hit it. Zorn doesn't know he can't break through it. He definitely still try to swing on him. Oh fuck! Now I might 16.
16 does not.
Yeah. That's
Close.
it from Zorn then.
Close.
Now she's stuck at 20.
Without shield. He was close.
Without shield, but he still got that till his turn.
Alright. Warden?
I guess Warden's still sparking from the thunder wave, but he'll run up and try to hit him with his shillelagh. 17 to hit.
17 does not hit.
A
Griselda?
Gonna go try Mind Sliver.
It's a saving throw, so if you're not worried about hitting him, it's all up to what he rolls.
So you have to.
And it's also an intelligence save, so.
14.
He rolled a natural 14 plus his numbers, so he passes.
Yep. That doesn't do shit.
Okay.
Alright. Were you moving?
Yeah, I'm gonna move this.
Vior?
Okay. Oh wait, let me double check distance on this. Cool. Since he's all shielded up.
See,
You
that
really gonna
picture-
toss up some Ichor? Is that what we're doing?
Because that second round Vicar got him.
Oh, yeah, still had some of that
Wait,
left
did you
over,
say
I guess.
Ichor or Vicar? 'Cause that could be a lot different.
It's Vicar.
It's Vicar.
Oh God.
Anyways.
Didn't know you were Catholic.
Batard, I'm doing concussion. He needs a constitution saving throw. It's not high though.
So it's a saving throw.
He got 11.
He failed.
Ooh.
D8 damage, and he is deafened for a round. So 6 damage.
Okay.
Sorry. Dad over here. And then I'm gonna assign "You suck" to him.
He's gonna look at you.
Because I know
He's gonna look
deaf
at you and be
now.
like, "What? What?"
You need to use some more universal language.
That's all I have for this turn.
Okay. Fair.
Oh, wait a minute.
He's gonna use his bonus action dash to walk right up in front of him. I'm assuming he's like ground level now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna like walk right up in front of his face and try to stab him in his chest.
Okay.
Advantage. It's not gonna help. 15.
15 does not.
And then try to stab him again with the knife. $22 to hit.
Does not hit.
Bitch. And I already used my bonus action. That's it. For Pharaoh.
Okay. He looks at you all.
Look back at him.
As his shield fades. You see his hands, his right hand as he lifts it up, and it starts to glow with electricity as he shocking grasps Pharaoh
He can certainly try.
with a natural 20.
There you go.
I'm gonna go
Talketh
ahead
to
and
shit.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a point of luck to impose disadvantage on that roll.
For another natural 20. No, it's fine.
All right, I quit. We can go home now.
Right.
For a 19.
19 will still hit.
Better than double damage.
It is better than double damage.
What are you doing over here again? What are you doing? What are you doing?
It'll be 9 points of lightning damage. Are you wearing metal?
No, he's wearing leather.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so 9 points of lightning damage, and you can't take reactions until.
Oh, that's okay. I'm unconscious anyway.
Oh, okay.
Comes with
I don't think I'll be doing any reactions
As
anytime
it
soon.
falls limp in my hand.
Hey, you never want anything limp in your hand, okay?
Not even a halfling.
Not even a halfling. A holing sometimes, but not a halfling.
As he lets your body fall limp from his hands as he lets go of you. And then that ends his turn.
Did the turn order thing
I was about to
disappear?
say.
I was looking for a few minutes.
I was looking at everybody
I
else's
waited-
screen
I
to
did
see if
too.
it was me.
Petra, you're up.
I thought I
Petra's good. Petra's gonna toss a sorceress orb at him. Ooh, that's not a purple one. That's 14.
14 does not hit.
I didn't think so.
Anything else?
You.
Zorin.
I'm down to cantrips.
I'm gonna run away. No, now I might actually hit him. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Double nat ones. Here I come.
Well, it's not. You don't have advantage.
Oh, he's
He's
incapacitated.
Oh, he's
Is
okay.
incapacitated.
Hey, look at that.
That's even better.
Nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Kill him good.
Oath of redemption.
Smite him, something. He's undead.
Yeah, I'll do Divine Smite as well.
Very nice. What does it look like?
The sword gets kind of like a cool, like supercharged, like holy glow to it when it connects.
He does the whole power up sword.
So I went with the words holy blow to a bad
Wait, he really is Cap. It's a lot of dice.
Mhm.
It's very loud.
That's why I wanted to roll them all. So it's gonna be 20 radiant damage,
Ooh, nice.
19 slashing damage.
As you smite with your holy sword, he kind of stumbles. Ugh. No, can't be. I had so much more to give. How do you do it?
It kind of, even though he's made out of bone, it kind of like the sword kind of goes through him like butter, because of the extra holy damage. It
All
just
right.
cuts him in right
As the
now.
sword slices through him, and he kind of starts to crack from where you slap. I'm guessing vertically.
Yeah.
He kind of starts to split, and he does the radiant damage. Just beams down on him, and he's, I'm melting, no! As he falls to the ground, and his bones turn to ash and dissipate. Combat has officially ended.
Pop a berry in Pharaoh's mouth.
The one you gave
I
him
just
earlier.
imagine Pharaoh, like, popping up.
Pop it out
He's
of the
like-
pocket and
he's
stick it
like,
in.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
That's one hit point.
Don't be impressed.
You've been stabilized.
Ding.
But you can taste the roast beef. And the
I get up
potatoes. And the blueberry.
Start like wildly slashing at where I thought he was.
Did you taste the blueberry pie? So it's what we
He turned invisible.
All right, combat has officially ended.
Oh my god.
What the fuck was he doing down here?
No, but you didn't try to stop like the other ones. I don't really feel that bad.
Is this
I don't
book
know.
still
You had
over
a book.
Yeah.
I'll put you up.
Yeah.
Book, 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 book.
You're
You're closer.
Get a book.
I was coming over there to look for it.
You guys want
Investigate
to
or whatever.
investigate?
Yeah, well, bust.
Sure.
Rock, paper,
Again.
By the way, yes, the book is there in the pile of ashes, unblemished.
I'm trying to rock, paper, scissors here.
But if you want to investigate the rest of the area to see what else you find, you're more than welcome.
Sounds
to.
like
Before
I'm
I
gonna pick up the
before I do that, I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna kick the pile of ashes.
And then you slip and fall.
You just hear a whisper of.
Does anybody know how to investigate well?
I have a +4.
Yes, because you're smart.
That's it.
I'm smart too, but I don't know how to do it very well. I'm like you. It's all in the brain.
Anybody have investigation?
I'm proficient
plus
in
one.
it, but it's not. It's just
So
plus one.
the book itself.
Yeah, but you can aid, give someone.
Yeah. So I'll help
Which
you.
we can't do.
So the book itself does have a title on it.
Okay.
And it says it is the last mustard.
The last muster.
Yep. M-U-S-T-E-R.
A military term.
That's exactly what went through my head. Yeah.
I heard mustard first, so that's why I double checked.
I just wanted to
Build
thought it
upon
was
the
mustard.
Pardon me, sir.
I just know that
And you do
that's
feel
what it was.
magic coming from it. Not strong, but magic nonetheless.
Do you want to arcane look it over?
Yeah, before I investigate anything else, can I do an Arcana check on the book?
And all
Yeah,
proper-
it's just a simple enchantment. It's nothing that would be overpowered. And the school is more of like a to keep it dry. It's almost similar to your grimoire in the sense that it can't be destroyed or ruined. That enchantment.
Alright, so I'm gonna investigate.
And if it's arcana or your own investigation.
No investigation. She already did the. There's nothing.
Dark.
Yeah.
While she's doing that, Warden casts mending on himself.
Modified 20.
Modified 20? Nice. You do find a couple of things. Alright, so you find the book, of course. You also find a key. It does have what looks to be like a symbol of some sort on the back end of the key. It's a metal key, probably about 4 inches. It does have a very intricate looking, I don't know what they call that part of the key, that's the front end, the nose part.
You mean the part that turns tumblers?
Yeah.
That's actually the keys.
It's intricate.
Or the teeth, depending on
The
if
teeth,
it's,
yeah.
if it's more like an old fashioned.
Yeah, it's an old fashioned looking
Yeah,
one.
that's the teeth.
Yeah.
Like an old fashioned skeleton key.
Yeah. Let's see. We had 6 teeth.
It shows your hit die in D&D Beyond. When you like remove a hit die, is
It's-
that under short rest or something?
No. Yeah, so when you go in.
Is that it? The key?
No,
Oh.
hold on. I'm
No,
trying
oh, it
to.
was there.
Don't know.
Wait 1 second. Don't hit yourself. Don't hit yourself.
Yeah, it's when you click short rest.
Gotcha.
I don't like the way they do that. Hold on.
See if you're gonna spend like die, etc. Yeah, you can push a button.
Okay.
see you're also wandering the same direction. She'll
Yes.
investigate with you.
Trying to get my loot generator to.
If that's
To
blood,
generate loot?
if that's blood,
While
I'm
you're
not
doing
trying
that, I
to
have a
not
question,
walk
Chris.
Yep.
So Warden is able to heal himself with mending if he gives up one of his own hit die.
Yep.
Since Zorn kind of like takes on the injuries of other people when he heals them, and I have mending, can I give up a hit die of my own to heal Warden with my mending?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
I thought about that last time we played, and we just haven't played in a while. So. I heard you getting ready to ask about hit dice on there, so I'm like, no wait, I want to do it.
So how I imagine is Warden was starting to pick up with like the errant vines that are across his body. He started to pick up like pieces of his frame and like pull them back to put them back together. Maybe you catch him like halfway through or something.
Okay. I'm just trying to see what my hit dice is. I think I have to pull up the rest.
Probably 8 or
D10. I'll let you roll it. Warden, would you care if I tried to heal you this time?
I don't think that's ever happened. I would love to see how it works.
I think it's going to be similar
It's cough drops.
to what you're already doing, but I don't know how it's going to affect me.
Oh, okay, then I'll watch carefully. Go ahead and do it.
So Zordan's going to get down on his knees in front of Warden and kind of hold his hands out.
Internet?
It keeps popping.
I don't know. I haven't been connected to the Wi-Fi here for a while.
Fine.
And
My kid's not complaining, so I'm assuming not.
Right.
and hold his hands out.
Early
And,
warning system.
I'll do an RP prayer for whatever later, but and then start to pray a little bit, and then that's where the magic will come out and start healing.
Figured out how to do
And then Zorn is blessed if you guys ever want to RP it. It feels like I guess from the way other people have described it to him is that it feels warm, and then like whatever, if you have like a burden that might be like on your mind or something, you kind of get like reassurance about it. Nobody's ever told him what that means because I guess it's probably different for everybody, but maybe Ilmater talks to you or something.
Cool, I like that.
And if you wanted to think of any injuries that Warden might have had, I can RP those for the.
I think they were mostly thunder related.
So maybe like a broken bone or something.
Yeah, I don't have bones, but
Well, something
that were
equivalent,
broken
yes.
apart, yeah.
Broken limbs. Trees have
The
limbs.
twigs.
My joints are all hyperextended.
Fingernails are cracked or something.
Just like my shoulder in real life. It always feels like it's halfway dislocated.
I thought you said it was made out of bone. You had some bionic replacement sometime in your life.
No bionic replacements.
My
Probably
dad,
what you need.
my dad had a double hernia surgery once, and I guess it's that you can only have it once because you only got 2 of them. And they put them they let him pick. You could do like a steel mesh, or
That's what my brother did.
they did like a
Backfired.
they did like a pig ligament thing that they could do. But he got the mesh in,
Big
and
ligament? That sounds like a metal band.
yeah, he got the mesh. He got the mesh. That's not my charger. Fuck. He got the mesh done, and I always told him he was more machine than man now.
My brother got the mesh done on his hernia and it failed and like burst. And they had to remove his belly button. My brother looks like Kyle XY. It's my belly button.
So you found.
What a deep cut, man.
I'm surprised I made that cut. I never even watched that show. My girlfriend at the time, which is my wife now, did.
You find 15 silver pieces, 22 copper pieces, and 10 gold. In total,
Oh shit! Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
10 gold.
15 silver
And 22 copper.
and 22 copper. You find a silver belt etched with a map. You find a bracer crafted out of shell of what looked to be like an insect. And a stiletto dagger that is cast in lead.
Give somebody cancer when you stab.
Kathleen lead.
That's what it says.
It's a really shitty dagger too. Don't hit any bones. It's gonna bend. Enjoy your stab cancer.
You find 3 quartz.
That's something we're not going to eat or drink.
Quartz.
Quartz.
Quartz. Yep.
Almost a gallon of.
Big quartz crystal.
And you do find 1 staff.
Hey guys, look at all these things I found.
Is any of it magical? Since you have that ability?
I could do the spin
Yes.
thing with the staff.
Well, I know the book has some kind of magic coming from it.
Yep.
It's not
You
very
cast-
strong, but
Yes, but you can ritualize detect magic. I cannot. Somehow those cool things wizards have.
Yeah, Miss being a Furgold, there's some cool detect magic stuff.
Sorcerers can do cool things, but I can't do the basics.
just a ritual cast it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it doesn't
Take-
So
count
I
in
don't
your
have
slot.
to use it.
You don't have to use a slot.
That just means I have to take like the 10 minutes or whatever.
Yep.
Or...
Well, we're not doing anything else.
Right. I know. I was just.
We're just chilling.
Pharaoh's just pacing back and forth across the room, talking to himself. While all the
Yeah, but he's
investigation
not
and stuff
talking
is
to
going
himself
on.
as far as we know. Because you told us about your other self, so if I see you talking to yourself, I assume you're talking to your other self.
Pharaoh walks around while he is talking to his other self.
So the staff is magical, the book is magical, and let me double check. The key is magical.
Yeah, I
He's
could learn
trying to be
detect magic
very
if I wanted.
discreet about his what he's saying.
You said a key?
Yeah.
But it's just the
Did I miss
he
that?
may be talking to himself like you're just
Yeah, it
assume
has
he's
a
talking to
symbol
his other
on the
self.
end of it. It's
Yeah.
metal, 4 inches long,
No,
and
I-
it has intricate teeth.
Oh,
I
okay,
forgot that
okay. I
told
must
you
have
guys.
forgot that.
Yes,
That was the first thing he said right after the book.
not she doesn't say anything. She just makes an assumption.
Gordon probably looks at the quartz. That's not magical, right?
No.
Thank you. And he'll like sprout some tinker's tools out of his hands and start like carving them into little optics and start to the vines come out and grab it and start to like store it in his lunar core. How much copper was there?
22.
Yeah, 22.
Do I need to be telling them real fast?
Yes.
Okay.
You're the one identifying it.
You also identify the copper, I can count coins.
So this.
But I'm not sure because I don't know if a 7-day-old can count coins.
I can count things. I don't know what currency is, but
This is things that let you get other things. There, that's all you need to know for currency.
The staff is common. It says this wooden staff has 10 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expand one charge from the staff and cause a flower to sprout from a patch of earth or soil within 5 feet of you, or from the staff itself. Unless you choose a specific kind of flower, the staff creates a mild scented daisy. The flower is harmless and non-magical, and it grows or withers as a normal flower would. The staff regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the staff turns into flower petals and is lost forever.
That sounds like a warden thing.
I know, that's what I was like, but you can already do
I
that.
can already
So.
do that. Just sprout
That's what I
some
like.
daisies in my hand.
The book, The Last Muster, it's an enchanted ledger.
Sorry.
Enchanted Ledger, an ancient water-stained military roll call book bound in blackened oak. Every page is empty except the final one, which shows a single line. It says, Captain Vario? How do you say his name? The guy we were looking for his grave. That one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
3rd Company, last seen entering the shrouded bastion of Revendor.
The Revendor?
Erevandor.
Sorry, I just found it funny she said that, and then all I could hear is your keyboard.
Yeah. I wish my keyboard wasn't so loud.
You just get little ducks that quack for every button that you hit.
Also, when you open the ledger, there's actually log entries there as well.
It's not empty.
Save it up for a laptop when it comes time. So
Okay, it's not empty, guys. Just
Yeah,
go
sorry.
things.
Yeah, it's not empty.
And then the key
It does
is
sales going on for laptops.
the shattered insignia of the veiled sun. A holy symbol broken clean in half a sun, half a mask. Holding it causes whispered prayers to echo when near ancient ruins.
Here's the log entries. There is also a map in the logbook too, leading to the Shrouded Bastion.
Any indication of what that is?
It would probably be like a fortress or a small fort.
find something with runes in the Trial of Valor?
Yeah, it was a tablet with a rune on it.
Is that one of the things we identified earlier?
Yeah.
Angrus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tablet. Okay.
So, is there a way out of this room? That we're in?
No.
There's no way out.
Well, the entrance that you came in.
So
Pharaoh
we
like,
have a clue
turns
as to what to do next.
turns to Griggs like, I'd rather not be here anymore.
I think I need another long rest. I used all of my magic.
Not the only one.
Mm-hmm.
Did we have a goal when we came down here?
We were
I
told
forgot,
this
man.
is a good place for us to come, is all I remember.
I thought it was just another trial.
Is there anything else you guys want to do in the room, or?
So when I investigated, that was in the coffins and everything.
Yeah, the only thing that we didn't investigate was the liquid stuff that's pouring.
Yeah, I want to go up there
yeah,
next.
yeah.
Does it
we're-
match the
We're
stuff
up
in the
there,
vial?
been
No.
Yeah, Petra and Vord went up there. We were just waiting for.
Oh, okay. As you guys get closer, the smell of blood and decay kind of permeates that area. What you see in the coffin area and that one is a pool of this red liquid. As you guys get closer to it and look at it, it kind of undulates a little bit inside before it kind of settles back down. You do see some bubbling around in the pooled area, and you can see what looks to be like these skulls that are opened up, and the liquid is just pouring out into the area.
whose blood is this? Taste it.
Do you taste it?
Yeah, 100% sure it's just blood. You know, that's what I'm checking.
It is not blood.
Not blood.
Yeah.
Not blood. Or at least not all blood.
Kool-Aid.
I do need you to make a Constitution save.
Sure. Uh oh. Let me see what my numbers are.
Did you roll a 1?
No, I rolled
didn't
a
roll a
9.
Oh, okay.
10. I'm just gonna roll my concentration check now. What is it? What do you need for concentration checks?
It's the same as it's been.
I know.
10.
Concentration. 10?
You need 10.
10 unless it's more
For
than
Constitution save.
22 or something. I never used to make
Easiest way to do it is
it
whatever you
based off of,
roll,
like, how much-
add your bonus, and then double that number. As long as you didn't take that much damage, you're good.
I was about to say, isn't it based off of how much damage you take?
Yeah, but it's always at least a 10. So you take a point of damage. If you don't roll a 10, you fail.
As you kind of taste it, you kind of it creates a visceral reaction, causing you to cough and kind of start to almost vomit, but you don't. As you kind of stand up after doing that for a pretty good long while, I'd say probably
Like you
about
took some
15 to 20
Ipecac.
seconds. As you kind of adjust and straight back up, you can feel your body temperature is very warm.
Okay.
Did you drink
Guys.
bath water?
It was the best thing I've ever tasted. That's why I'm crying right now. That's the only reason. I shouldn't fake cough when I'm real coughing.
That was not a good idea.
I just wanted to. I didn't think all that was gonna happen.
I just sent you what happened.
Ugh.
Is there any way
Got some demons.
that you guys see we might be able to turn this off?
Operate Discord.
Did we get that staff off of that main bad guy's body, or where did that come from?
Came from one of the
One of the cops.
Not
coffins.
the coffin.
Oh, there it
I
is.
guess Warden, knowing what that staff would do, would just Drew would craft a couple of daisies in his hand and drop them into the pool and see if it does anything.
They immediately start to wither and die.
Just watches them die.
He
Does anybody have like an empty jar?
That's what I was about to say. I was about to say, do I gather that eating it was the problem, not the touching it?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's get a jar. Let's collect some of this. Have someone check it out. Possibly against their will.
Do y'all normally carry jars around town?
Yeah, why not? You
I don't.
get stuff that's
That's
in
why
a
I
jar and you keep the jar. You don't just throw it out.
I'm gonna walk over to one of the
I'm
dead
just thinking that whatever
skeletons
kind of
and
jar
pick
you
up
have,
just
make
the
it.
skull
Uh-huh.
and toss
It's a
it
make
into the bath there.
Nothing happens.
Nothing.
Can I use my
Actually-
tinker's tools to make a little jar? Out
So does
of
anybody
whatever
remember
materials
why
I
they
have
were
on
supposed to
hand?
come here?
Just some kind of receptacle to put some of this stuff in.
What?
Do we remember why we came here?
I have jars. I could
Actually, I
believe we were just told.
I would like to,
This is the way that
if at
it
all
ended after we
possible,
did all
while
the
he's
trials.
doing that,
Yes, I mean, but why did
I would
we
like to
came-
use
Why did we come to this?
a vial or two that's in my poisoner's kit
It was
to
like,
Try to
collect
find that
some
dude's
of it.
grave.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you can do that.
Have we found that dude's grave?
No,
But
but we have a
the
map to
the-
where his body.
does the log seem to indicate which way he went?
No,
Because I glanced over it, but I didn't.
we have a map to put in the ledger.
Yep.
That leads us to the Shrouded Bastion, which is the last place he was seen headed, and we
Oh,
have to
okay.
find his grave.
And then I say we get the.
That's why I was asking, how do we get out of here?
Yeah, we
So
go
we
up
can
the
find
steps. The
Yeah,
the
But
way
the only
28
way out is the 150
27
million
minutes of
steps.
Yep.
steps.
I would want 5,000.
So you said the map that we have takes us to his tomb, because that's what
Well,
we were
it
looking
takes
for.
us to
The bastion.
the Bastion, which was the last place he was seen entering,
Okay.
and that was what was in the final page of the ledger.
Try to read this real
My poisoner's kit does not specifically say how many vials it has. Am I able to see how many vials of it I was able to collect, or if it's just the one vial?
Roll me a d4.
Wait, do we still have those vials from when we were at the altar? We had those 3 glass vials. Do we keep those?
I don't know, did you guys?
Someone did.
I feel like I might have put them in my kit, especially because I rolled a 4.
And yeah, you got 4 vials of the.
I just put it as red vial or red liquid. I'll try to figure out what it is later.
Can we use like Arcana or Religion or something to try to figure out the
Can I
purpose?
identify it? Do
You can identify it,
You
yeah.
can cast Identify on this, yeah.
I hand you a vial.
You just touch some of that.
this is my last slot if I do that. Okay,
Well, you
ritual
can,
cast.
I
no, your ritual
over-describe
cast
taste.
doesn't take that.
like it's going to help.
That's why you're cool and I'm not, because I can't do it.
But as I
I
go
go
to
to
hand
stuff
you the
up.
vial, when you go to reach for it, I like, and then I give it to you.
And I punch you in the thigh.
That's fair.
Next time Pharaoh wonders the way out, so you realize she saved you.
As
That's
you
just
boo-
a
I
foul.
killed the dude that was trying to get you, and you booed me.
That's just-
I
can't
wanted to
stand
kill
too
him.
Close.
Well, you weren't doing a good enough job.
As you punch me in the thigh, I almost fall unconscious because I only have one hit point left.
What
I'm
he's-
kidding.
That's what happens when you talk shit.
What Pharaoh is saying is next time we leave things
Do you need some
to
berries?
himself.
or can
He
you
wants to
wait
finish
for
it himself.
a rest?
Fair enough.
As in, like, be fine.
And
Gotta learn to speak
How
up
good
for
is your
yourself if
insight?
you need it.
I'm proficient in it at +3.
so you can tell she's not joking. She says if he wants to fight stuff on his own.
So do you cast Identify on
Yeah.
them? As you do, the thing that pops up is Blood Hunter, Contaminant, Mutagen.
Oh, you're gonna say that again.
Yeah. What?
Blood Hunter,
What?
Contaminant, Mutagen.
So something we don't know a whole lot about. Does Arcana tell us anything about that?
It just tells you
Like
from-
what those words mean in that context?
that it is something that affects the body. Yeah.
I got Blood Hunter Mutagen.
Yep.
Contaminant,
Contaminant.
not contaminated, contaminant. Which means it's meant to contaminate something.
Are you contaminated now?
You might be mutagenic. Definitely not a blood hunter, despite the way.
Just
it
got
sounds.
new powers. Don't worry about it.
I say we
Powers that will help us or hurt us.
You do.
Head
You
to
do.
the
You do
surface.
see
The
him
powers that'll hurt me.
as you're talking to him. You do see sweat.
Sweat.
Yeah, I'm bullshit. I didn't get powers. I'm just the power to feel bad.
I say we get out of here.
The power to struggle.
To the stairs.
You just dance. As you guys head back up the stairs, you don't see that dark
Miasma.
miasma anymore.
Yay.
As you guys begin to head up, it takes you guys, say, a little bit longer, more like 40 minutes, I imagine, with Bjord complaining about halfway through, going up the stairs as he is covered in sweat. As
I
you
think
guys,
the mist made more stairs for us to climb on the way up. I swear there wasn't this many.
I think he's
he
hallucinating.
sounds
Feel
like,
off count.
he sounds like the guy from fucking Mrs. Doubtfire. He's like, oh, Bobby.
The mayonnaise lady?
The brother.
Yeah, the brother.
Adam's mayonnaise
Bruce
lady?
Blanche.
Yeah.
I like try to like run up a couple of steps ahead of him, and as he's like coming up the stairs, I like hold my arms out. Uppies.
Grabbed you by the head, down, rolled you down.
I mean, it's an open pit. I'm just saying.
That's just,
There's an open pit.
Yeah.
Uppies.
I say, you remember what you said before? Uppies.
I'll pick you up.
dude, now you're covered
Now
in
he's
like
sweating
stinky
all over
death
you.
sweat. Oh yes.
I also have 1 hit point. I don't care.
So the fog will kill you. Okay, cool.
You won't bounce like most halflings do. Let's
Oh
go.
wait, what is my strength?
All right. As you guys make it back up
Higher
to the
than
top,
mine, I'm betting.
you can see that it's still daylight outside. It's
Oh,
probably,
okay, things
I'd say, like 11:30 in the morning. What would you guys like to do?
Warden, did you hear what the stuff was that we found?
I heard about the magic book and the staff and
We're
the.
talking about
So
the
we collected some
contaminated-
of that red liquid
Oh
that
no, I didn't hear about that.
I have 4 vials of Blood Hunter Contaminant Mutagen.
That sounds awesome.
I identified it. So now we don't know what's wrong with him, but he's sweating profusely because he's licked it.
Fine.
Somebody will take care of him in the night. We hope.
Hold on.
If he makes it, he makes it.
And we're going back up the stairs now because we're going to go try and find the thing. And the miasma is gone.
And he's carrying me because I said uppies.
Yeah, I can fly that.
So it took us like double the time to get back up that it took us to get down. So
Valdez.
Is the what passes for sunlight now?
Yeah. Yeah, the foggy sunlight is
Yeah.
still there.
And then is there a place not in the middle of this freaking infested place that we can go camp?
Yeah. If you guys head outside, you guys are able to see there's still a couple of buildings in the surrounding area that are semi-collapsed or demolished,
But will serve
but
as
will
some.
serve as a shelter at some point.
Let's go cop a rest and maybe let Vord rest before he dies.
Not gonna die.
They always say.
Like he's
So
dying.
are those your last words in this one chat?
The cycle waits for no.
I always thought it'd be, what are you gonna do? Stab me?
This
I'm
is
planning
chocolate.
to, but I can't do anything much more than watch you die.
I don't need it right now, though.
I'm already
Yeah.
asleep as I've been
That's cool.
carried up the steps.
I'm
I'm just like slumped over his
I
back,
paid $4.
asleep.
Did you burp yourself?
As you guys find a nice little area to set up camp, you guys do look at your map, and you do see a new area that is revealed on the map area. It helps if I move the thing over.
Junkie.
As the Shrouded Bastion is now identified on your map. It looks like it is up along the mountain cliff area. Probably a day's journey, if not maybe a little bit longer, to climb up the side of the mountain to get to it. And when I say climb, there's a path, so it's not like you actually have to like climb.
So it's like the bottom part of Mount Everest.
Yeah.
Base camp. Base camp. So there's a couple of Sherpas that's going to show us how to get up.
Oh no.
You guys are able to set up a small little fire, your tents, or just your rucksacks on the ground. Dior, you're still not looking great. As you eat your meal before falling asleep, you start to kind of get like the shivers. What about the rest of you? What do you guys like to do? You guys technically still have half a day.
I'd like to take out my herbalism kit and help whoever else might be proficient in examining the blood mutant stuff that affected Viord.
Okay.
And start doing some calculations.
I'm gonna walk out the Viord, and now I know this is gonna sound like a dumb question, but do you think that? Now, hear me out.
Wait,
I
are you saying this in character? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Do you want to go ahead and say you're sorry before you go ahead and get all your bases covered?
The contaminant. Do you think there was something in it that was making you sick, or do you think it is the contaminant itself making you sick? Did you poison yourself, or are you infected? Like you're visibly sweating, but are you hotter than normal, or do you feel sick?
I think I feel sick.
There's not much I can do for that.
Neither can I. We just let him rest and take as best care of him we can.
But you are in good hands. We'll take care of you.
Okay. You two.
I'm gonna work with
The look
Morgan
of confidence on
using,
Petra's face is not that strong.
all of the background that I have with
She agrees with it. We'll take care of you.
comparing this to
Good
like
hands.
other poisons that I might have come across in the past,
Mhm.
using the tools and implements with my poisoner's kit along with
My herbalism.
his herbalism kit. They kind of work together to kind of figure out.
It's gonna take you guys most of the evening to kind of even formulate like what it is. But go ahead and make me. We'll just do tool proficiency.
So intelligence.
Intelligence.
I pull out this nice clean piece of cloth and put it in a little loop and clamp it down. And then start drawing
Intelligence.
a
I'm
little
just going to
picture on
help
it.
you and give you advantage on that.
Okay.
You know, the needle point, because that's about all I can do in this situation. I start doing a monogram letter for.
For Bjorn.
Yeah, I guess I will. If he lives.
In honor or memory, we don't know which one yet.
22.
Well, I have calligraphy
Intelligence.
and
22. So yeah,
embroidery
it takes you
I can
guys
do really nice words.
most
and
of
stuff
the
and stitch stuff.
evening to kind of figure out.
It's
It
not
is
like
not
I go to Hobby
poison.
Lobby and buy the pattern. I
It
actually
is actually
picture myself drawing. I dropped
one
my
of the
last one
virus.
off in the trunk.
and it's meant to change him. And you know from testing that if he survives, he would actually change in some way. There's a possibility of cleansing it, either through high magic, or you could probably find some herbs to kind of help ease his pain or fever that he has right now. But to cure him, you would need some type of antidote. Is all you guys can ascertain right now.
I'm assuming I would lose about a vial of it.
Yeah.
Using the testing and everything.
Yeah.
So, is there anything I can craft an antitoxin with herbalism kit?
Yeah. I would say you'd be able to use that to mitigate his fever. It'd be like giving him an aspirin or something like that to kind of help with the aches and
Upkeep,
pains.
now adjusting.
Here's some vitamin M for you.
Yeah.
In the pocket.
Yeah. You just know it's either got to run its course or you have to use, a disease cleansing type of magic to get rid of it.
So, some not so great news.
G-O-U, right?
I imagine Griselda this whole time you're probably just engrossed in the ledger in the book.
Yeah, I'm checking out the book.
Okay.
Maybe we can set up some kind of blood transfusion and purify it through me, because I'm immune to disease. I can hook you up to a couple tubes, purify it through my body, send it back to yours.
Fucking diagnosis.
Warden infant style.
Petra, add Warden's name on there too.
No, as she told me, you saw me, I was just like,
Right.
That
I
is
should
the most creative way anybody's starting to remove my blood.
I don't want to cast
Warden becomes a
aspersions.
vampire now.
I don't want to cast aspersions, Warden, but are you full of blood?
No, not yet. That's what I can do for him.
But I don't think you can fill him full of whatever you're full of. It's not the equivalent.
No, I filter it through my body because I'm immune to disease and filter it right back into him. I don't know if that works.
Let's
16
find-
days old.
I'm not
Let-
a betting
let's-
lady, but
Let's find out if it works. And I walk over and I stab him in the leg to get a little bit of blood.
Oh,
that boot.
Oh, there goes that one hit point.
Downsies.
I'm like, all right, that was
You've been
fair.
KO'd.
As I'm sitting on the ground. All right, that was fair. And I hand a little bit of blood over to Warden.
Next time, let me taste the stuff. I'm immune to disease and poison. Well, not immune to poison, but resistant to poison. And I can turn off my taste buds at will.
W-A-R.
I only have a mouth if I choose to.
See, I was smarter. I'm doing the names first and then tombstones later.
His blood doesn't do anything to you.
That's good.
Not that his blood would have been contaminated to where you would have caught it. So now, if you'd like to drink one of the vials,
I'm going to go ahead and say that's a bad idea.
Probably is a bad idea, even though I just suggested it. I'm here to learn. I'm a
taste a little bit of it.
So it's getting closer in the evening now.
There goes another vial.
What do you guys have for food?
I still have rations left.
Rations?
I've been keeping track.
One good berry will keep you full for a day.
Do you have some?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. 6 left.
And I have a good berry because I need
We
to
all
stand
gather
back
around
up.
and eat our good berry. Tap into.
Slice it thin like that Mickey Mouse cartoon.
Because I'd rather save my rations.
I already had one.
Normally I'd go out and hunt, but let's not try that right now.
Alright. Zoran, is there anything you wanted to do?
Oh, I'm just keeping an eye on Viewer there.
Okay.
I keep him company.
Alright. As dusk approaches and falls, campfire that you guys have set up is blazing as night falls. Throughout the night, nobody seems to disturb you. It's actually kind of eerily quiet. Throughout the night, though, people that are on watch, your fever peaks about, I'd say, an hour or two into the second watch. You're shivering and kind of almost convulsing in some way. Who would be on second watch?
So I'm like secondary on watch all the time.
Okay.
Whoever
So you notice it, and he's kind of like not thrashing, but he's like kind of like involuntarily kind of moving and twitching.
Making this terrible high-pitched whining sound pretty much every time I breathe out.
That sounds bad. I don't have lungs, but I don't like the sound of that.
Is there anything you want to do?
I guess my focus is not on our surroundings at this point. It's watching Bjorn, and if I tasted a bit of that mutagen, then I'm probably monitoring my own side effects. And
Yeah. If you're immune to disease, you don't have any real adverse reaction to it. It does have like, if you kept your taste buds on, it does have like a coppery taste to it, but not like blood. It's more of like a natural kind of copper that you can taste from it, as well as what seems to be like, I don't want to say embalming fluid, but
thank you.
Not formaldehyde.
Taste myself.
but it's like you ever tasted something like that is just super sour and tart?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, that's well. I mean, that's what it would taste like. Just a coppery, sour tart. That kind of just feels wrong. And the consistency of it is like a consistency of like egg drop soup.
I mean, I like egg drop soup, but not in this context.
Yeah.
Can I make a medicine check or something to see if I can discern what's going on with it? If it's not affecting me, but it's affecting him.
Yeah.
17.
17. Yeah, it's infected him. It's creating a high fever. As well as, from what you can tell, whatever that egg drop consistency is bonding to parts of it.
Chinese tonight for now.
So it's not dissipating. It's like embedding.
I like it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not good.
It's kind of like a tapeworm kind of feel.
Oh, I know how to deal with tapeworms. Don't eat anything for a little while, and then
Am I gonna get brainworms? Brainworms.
then you gotta start talking like this.
We can't do it right
They
now.
will put you in charge of everything.
As third watch happens, nothing else. As morning breaks, you still have a fever. It's just not as bad. Red-eyed, puffy cheeks. Kind of like you didn't sleep for the last 3 days. So you do have another point of exhaustion. Did you already went down, right?
No.
No, you didn't go
It was
down.
like full
No,
health.
I
didn't
went.
Those-
get hit.
Amazingly enough, he was.
You're
Why do you
remembering.
think
You're
I was
remembering
standing
Bond.
so far away from
No.
everything. I know my habit
That's,
of
he
dying.
plays different
So
now.
you do have 1 point of exhaustion.
Habit of dying. Okay.
You know,
It is up to you guys if you guys want to continue on
They
trying
has
to
to tell
go
everybody.
to Shrouded Bastion with him like this.
I have a question. Did we level yet? We've been through a lot for first and second level.
What?
Third level is, supposed to come quick. I want my wild sorcery.
I think if we do, we should wait until the end of the session. Otherwise,
Wait
that's gonna
till
end
after a
up.
long rest, so.
Yeah.
Well,
End up beating a chunk of time.
again, you guys can travel with Fjord like this, or you guys can choose to camp out and see how he does tomorrow.
Am I able to use the knowledge I gained by watching him with the medicine check and then?
Yeah, you know it should
little
only
bit
take a
to-
couple of days for whatever he's going through to pass through if he is going to resist it. If not, then probably either later on today or tomorrow it'll get way worse and he'll either start taking damage or just outright die.
So it's kind of a coin flip as to whether it's gonna dissipate or not.
I'm already to travel.
Nope.
I can travel.
You're the one who.
I'm still good.
You're the one we depend on to travel with.
See?
So you
I
just
can shoot.
lay there.
Yeah, still shoot.
No. That's Petra's offered her opinion. But no, we don't. We wait for a couple of days. We're not under any particular time constraint, whereas you might be in. Where are we going? We do know things that die around here do come back, so maybe that'll be of use to you.
Maybe I'll come back.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Alright. Go ahead and make me a death saving throw.
Sometimes.
Well,
dead
no,
is
you gotta do
better.
it over here.
Oh,
It's a secret.
dang it. That was a 22.
You know, my favorite Nelson
Hold on,
moment
I
in
gotta
South
get my
Park
D30 out real
is
quick. This
when he laughs at the dude driving by in the
Or
tiny
you want to
car.
virtually
And
whisper
the dude
it
stops the
to
car
me.
and gets
That's
out, and he's like
I'm
fucking
supposed to-
huge. And he walks up and pulls Nelson's pants down and like laughs at him, and everybody in the town is like laughing at Nelson. This is the best Nelson moment.
Okay. As the evening goes, he does get worse. Okay.
Warden will cast mending on him, not knowing that it doesn't help.
Okay. You feel some weird like magic affect your body, and for some odd reason, it feels like you grow leaves.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and roll again. No, you can
There we
just do it virtually.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I know how to do this.
Yeah, it's /W GM, and then. Okay.
Oh shit!
Okay.
I figured it out. First try.
Yeah, you.
Oh wait, did that just
No,
send
it just
everybody?
it sent it to me.
Oh, that was. He posted something right when you did that.
As the end of the second night happens in the morning, you do see Warden. He looks a lot better. Fever looks like it's broken, and he's not feeling like crap.
How you feeling, Gord?
I don't know why. I feel like I lost an inch of height, but otherwise I'm fine.
That still might be concerning, but
It's just
we'll keep an eye on it.
I stand up to remind you how tall I am.
If you
Still bigger
lose-
than the rest of us, so.
yeah.
How tall is Fjord? Because you described him as being small
He's
for
small.
Goliath.
He's small for Goliath. Still way big. I've met humans taller than me.
Yeah.
But he's like 6'7".
I literally picked the Undertaker.
He's still first picked on the baseball team, yeah. Or for the basketball team.
Just one individual. Because, like, Kaz was on the high end, and then Suede was even taller than that.
I forget how tall we were. It's like 7'7" or
Mm-hmm.
something. Real big.
Yeah, having stood in front of a bunch of
Roll
actually
me,
tall
roll me a
people.
d10.
Freak shows.
Mm.
That's right.
And everybody can know the number?
Because we don't know what
9.
it means.
9.
That's not good. Sorry.
Oh, no.
9 is German for no.
9!
That's
No,
enough.
nothing.
Enough is French for 9. Which makes 19 even funnier because it's D's enough.
He's not.
D's 10. It's D 9. D's enough. Sorry. 80 is also a funny number in French because for some reason they say it 420s and they're like, 420.
So you're laughing, but the French still get it because they're on 420.
Was it cut?
Definitely an American thing.
Yeah, cut you off. Saving.
I slowly relearn French from you. I took 4 years of it in high school. I don't remember much of it. But when I hear it, I'm like, oh. Sometimes it sounds like I can hear it fluidly. And I'm like, did I just
When I
really
watched,
understand everything that happened? But if you ask me to say it most of the time, it's not there.
when I watched
Am I having a stroke or do I understand these people?
Prey, they had the French colonizers, and the only thing I had to look up was their curse words.
You now have that ability.
Oh, I was kidding. when I
Was it
said colors
swollen?
earlier. Yeah, the ability is a permanent throat damage.
So we were there for like what, 2 full days?
Yep.
Oh, I know what this is.
We eat berries.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I grow berries most of the time. Get a stockpile of 30 of them.
Yeah, but they go bad after
Yeah.
24 hours.
You
but I
have
started bleeding.
also
3
unlocked the
spells.
ability to multi-class into Blood Hunter if you would like.
Ooh,
I've played one before,
As,
and I was a Goliath when I played that one.
yes, you all do level up to level 3.
Yay!
Nice.
I just want that wild sword. It's so much fun. Well, for me anyways.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session, is you guys getting Viord back up to full health. Him getting a new cool ability.
If my computer
I was cool in the first place.
I wish I was playing a more chaotic character. I wanted to try this stuff too. I'm like, man, Kaz would have tried that too.
So I also I want to try to do something